Welcome everyone to the 6th lesson on July 14, 2020. I apologize for my lateness. There was a problem again with the encoder software. There's a lot of problems with PNG files and PDF files, and lots of issues with file conversion that I have to make sure that I can portray on the screen and on my whiteboard software so that I can actually write and comment and actually teach you guys something. So again, my name is Christopher Tomeo. I'm glad to be teaching you. And overall, let's have a good time learning about hurricanes for grades 4 through 6. So I'm gonna give everyone 2 minutes in order so that they can get all their supplies. So when this clock strikes 3 minutes, I'll be giving some facts about hurricanes, and I think the 4 through 6 students will get a lot of that out of this lesson. All right, 2 minutes, everyone. Gather your supplies, and then we'll begin. One minute until we begin. "30 seconds until we begin." "15 seconds." Okay, so it's time to begin our lesson. So first, I just have a little bit of a fact sheet, a bit of true or false trivia to go through with the class. So beginning with our first question, when a hurricane warning is issued, a hurricane will definitely hit landfall within 24 hours. So in a minute, I'm going to give the answer to this question, but for now, I invite you to research the answer to this question, and then take a guess in the chat whether it's true or false. So I'd just like to extend a warm welcome to everyone in the chat. I'd like to everyone to comment their answer choice. Give everyone a minute to do that. You don't even need to put true or false. You just put T or F, and I'm sure most of us can get the difference on that one. 1 minute remaining. And if you have any questions to ask me, please do not hesitate to type them in the chat. I'm here to answer your questions, and that's actually one of the benefits of watching live, is that you get to ask me questions while I'm doing the lesson, rather than if you watch it post-recorded afterward, you don't get access to the live chat. "20 seconds." Alrighty. So Beginning with our first question, when a hurricane warning is issued, a hurricane will definitely hit landfall within 24 hours. This is in fact a true statement. So in our black pen, I will write true. This is a fact of hurricane warnings. When the government issues a hurricane warning, a hurricane will hit the land within 24 hours. So this is true. As for our next question, from 1953 through 1978, all tropical storms, and a tropical storm is basically a mini hurricane. So basically think of it as all mini hurricanes were given male names. So I'll give everyone a minute to answer that question. One minute, everyone. "20 seconds, everyone." Okay, to answer our next question, from 1953 through 1978, all tropical storms were given male names. This is a false statement. You're written in red pen. Can anyone name a tropical storm not given a male name in 1953 to 1978? If anyone can give one, I'll be impressed if you can put it in the chat. I'm going to write false in red pen. As for our next question, the Great Galveston Hurricane hit Florida in 1903. Is this statement true or is this statement false? I will give everyone a minute to answer the question. You have 1 minute as of 8 minutes on the clock. One minute remaining, everyone. "30 seconds left, everyone." "15 seconds left." Okay, so to answer our question for this one, did the Great Galveston Hurricane hit Florida in 1903? This is actually a true statement. The Great Galveston Hurricane hit Florida in 1903. This is, in fact, true. Red check mark. This is a true statement. The Great Galveston Hurricane did, in fact, hit Florida in 1903. Our next question. Hurricanes form over warm ocean water. I'll give everyone a minute to research and answer this question. As of 10 minutes on the clock, you have 1 minute left. You have 1 minute and 15 seconds now. 45 seconds remaining. Twenty seconds remaining. Okay. Hurricanes form over warm ocean water. This is in fact a true statement, because hurricane season is most commonly in the summer and not in colder weathers. Not necessarily when. Basically, all that I'm trying to say is that when it's warmer outside, hurricanes are more commonly formed, is why hurricane season is in the summer. And hurricanes generally form over warm ocean water out in the middle of the ocean, not really generally closer to the coasts. But what they'll form in warm ocean water out in the middle of the ocean, and try to make land when it's warmer on the land rather than warmer in the sea. So now for our next question, hurricanes begin to lose strength when they hit land. So I'll give everyone a minute to answer this question, and when the clock strikes 13 minutes, then I will reveal the answer to this question. Remember, if you have any questions, be sure to type them in the chat. And if you have any guesses, be sure to type them in the chat. So you have 1 minute remaining. $15 seconds remaining. Okay, so the answer to this question, as with the past two questions, this is also true. That's why when a hurricane hits land, it has a duration that it's the strongest and then eventually dies out. So hurricanes do begin to lose strength when they hit land. So this is a true statement. Check mark. And that's for our next question. More people were killed by Hurricane Katrina than by the Great Galveston Hurricane. So I will give you 2 minutes to research this question because it may require you to research some hurricane statistics. So I'll give an extra minute to make sure you have your statistics in order. 2 minutes. So when the clock strikes 15 minutes in, then I will reveal the answer to this question. $30 seconds remaining. $10 seconds remaining. Okay, because I gave an extra minute for this question, you would have to research statistics. And the truth is that more people were not killed by Hurricane Katrina than the Great Galveston Hurricane, so this is actually false. This is incorrect. So more people are actually killed by the Great Galveston Hurricane than Hurricane Katrina. And for our next question, hurricanes in the northern hemisphere rotate counterclockwise. Is this true or is this false? I will give a minute for you to research this question. So when the clock strikes 17 minutes, then I will reveal the answer to this question. $40 remaining. $30 remaining. $15 remaining. Okay. Moving on to our next question, hurricanes in the northern hemisphere do in fact rotate counterclockwise. So that is a true statement and will be rated as such on the worksheet. As for our next question, the center of the hurricane is called the eye. I will give everyone a minute to research that question, and then I will move on to the next question. $30 left. Okay. Time to move on to question number 5. So, my bad, question number 8. Question number 8. The center of a hurricane is called the eye. This is in fact true. The center of the hurricane is called the eye. Check mark. As for our next question, hurricanes are given names and tropical storms are not. I'll give everyone a minute to answer this question, so when the clock strikes 20 minutes, then I will begin to answer the question. $30 left, everyone. $20 left. Okay, so to answer this question, hurricanes are given named tropical storms or not. Well, we established that in question number 2. If we take our red pen for a sec, or black pen to underline. Here we established that hurricanes were given male and female names. So we established here that hurricanes were given male and female names. So down here, hurricanes are given names, tropical storms are not. Hurricanes are given names, tropical storms are given names as well, as we referred back to in the second question. So we can say that this is in fact false, because both hurricanes and tropical storms are given names. A good tip and a good strategy to use is for true and false questions. If you know the answer to a previous true and false question and it contradicts information in the later true or false question, then something has to be false in that circumstance, because tropical storms can't be given male and female names, or they can't be given all male names, because the question number 2 reads, from 1953 through 1978, all tropical storms were given male names. That means all tropical storms were given male. That means we declare that to be false. All tropical storms were given male names. While this may not necessarily seem to be false, because you could say that, well, tropical storms just weren't given names at all and not given female names, even though they were given male and female names. We can go on from our prior information about tropical storms that they are given both male and female names. So both hurricanes and tropical storms have names. So therefore, question number 9 is false. Our next question is, Category 4 hurricanes have winds over 155 miles per hour. I will give everyone a minute to answer that question, so when the clock strikes 23 minutes, then I will answer the question. And again, don't hesitate to put anything in chat that you have questions about. "45 seconds, everyone." Okay. As for our question number 10, Category 4 hurricane has winds over 155 miles per hour. This is not true. This is false. That would be a Category 5 hurricane. Has over 155 miles per hour. Then as for our next question, mobile homes are a safe place to stay during a hurricane. I will give everyone a minute to answer that question, and then I will reveal the answer after 1 minute has passed. "45 seconds." So when the clock strikes 25, or 25 minutes, I will answer the question. "10 seconds remaining." Okay, so for our question number 11, mobile homes are safe places to stay during a hurricane. This is false, because A mobile home is not rooted in, a mobile home would not be rooted in the ground, and would be liable to high damage from very high and very fast wind speeds. So it would not be a safe place to stay at all. Another good thing to do is not to stay by any glass, and always to try to stay in basements rather than above floors. As for our next question, hurricanes were not given official names before 1953. I give everyone a minute to answer that question, and then I'll reveal the answer. The clock strikes 27 to a minute. "30 seconds. "15 seconds. Okay, time to answer question number 12. Hurricanes were not given official names before 1953. This is a true statement. Hurricanes were not given official names before 1953, and in 1952 they started receiving official names. As for number 13, Hurricane Katrina flooded the city of New Orleans 2005. I'll give everyone a minute to answer this question, and then I will reveal the answer. So when a minute passes. Minute and 10 seconds remaining. "30 seconds remaining. "15 seconds remaining. Okay. Number 13 is in fact true. Hurricane Katrina did flood the city of New Orleans in 2005. I'll write it as true on the worksheet. And as for number 14, scientists can make hurricanes change directions. Is this true or is this false? If you have guesses, please place them in the comment section. If you have any questions, make sure to put them in the comment section. So I will give everyone a minute. So when the clock strikes 30 minutes and 40 seconds, then I'll reveal the answer. "40 seconds remaining. 30 seconds remaining. Okay. So the answer to this question is false. Scientists cannot make hurricanes change direction at this point with current technology that we have in the year 2020. Scientists cannot make hurricanes change directions at this point in time. We can only imagine what future technology brings. As of now, scientists cannot make hurricanes change direction. And then now, as for our number 15, a leaf keeps ocean water away from cities. Is this true or is this false? I give everyone a minute to answer this question. So when the clock strikes 32 minutes and 20 seconds, you have a minute. Clean up some of my annotations so it's easier for everyone to see. 20 seconds left to answer the question. Okay. A leaf keeps ocean water away from cities. This is true. New Orleans had leaves, but then the city was flooded, so because the leaves broke. That is true. So as we finish this worksheet, I'll pull up a second worksheet for us to work on together. So for our second worksheet, to move away our first worksheet, we'll zoom in on the second worksheet. So we're going to match each vocabulary word on the left to its definition on the right. So our first word is a leave. Which of these choices matches best with the word leave? So I'm going to give everyone a minute to answer that question, and then I will reveal the answer. "50 seconds. "20 seconds. Alright, so the correct answer here would be C. A wall or embankment that holds ocean water away from a city. Our next one would be Hurricane Hunter. So which one of these, crossing out C because you already used it, which one of these, A, B, D, E, F, G, H, I, or J, would be the best definition for a hurricane hunter? So I'll give everyone a minute to answer that. So when the clock strikes 36 seconds, I will reveal the answer. "36 minutes, my apologies. 30 seconds left, everyone. So the correct answer to this would be letter D. So a hurricane hunter would be someone who flies an airplane, or specifically a pilot, who flies an airplane through hurricanes to measure the wind speed. Next, I'll give everyone a minute to answer the third question about the equator. So what is the equator? I'll give everyone a minute to answer this question. When the clock strikes 37 minutes and 30 seconds, then I will reveal the answer to this question. "40 seconds remaining. Okay, so the equator is simply just an imaginary line around the center of the Earth, separating the northern and the southern hemispheres. And then for our next one, tropical depression, please select from your answer choices. I will give you 30 seconds for the next couple ones. You have 30 seconds. "30 seconds left. "10 seconds left. Okay, so a tropical depression is an area of swirling thunderstorms over the ocean with speeds between 23 and 39 miles per hour. It would be E. And we'll cross it out. And for the next one, a tropical storm, which one do you think that would be? You have 30 seconds. So when we reach 39:15. 15 seconds. So a tropical storm would just be F, which is an area of thunderstorms over the ocean with wind speeds between 40 and 73 miles per hour. For our next one, hurricane, I'll give you everyone another 30 seconds when the clock strikes 40 minutes. Again, pick one out of the 4 we have remaining. "15 seconds. Okay, so a hurricane would just be G, which is a giant wind and rainstorm that forms over warm water with winds between 74 and 155 miles per hour. 155 miles per hour. My apologies. With my software. Okay, so 7 would be to dissipate. which of the four remaining would be the correct answer here? I'll give everyone 30 seconds. $20 seconds remaining. 10 seconds remaining. So to dissipate would be to break apart and reduce into strength, or J. What will be a coastline? I'll give everyone 30 seconds for this one. So the clock strikes 42. Which of these three would be coastline? Put an X over J just so it's clear. $20 seconds remaining. So a coastline would be an area where the ocean meets the shore, or A. I'll make it more clear that's an A. As for our next one, which of these two, evacuate, would be B or I? So I'll give everyone 30 seconds to determine whether it's B or I. 30 seconds, everyone. I'm going to clear that our A refers to coastline. Five seconds, everyone. Okay, so everyone, to evacuate would be B, to be forced to leave a home because of danger. And then our last one would be I, a tornado. A spinning storm that's less than 1 mile wide, that is with the swirling winds that can reach up to over 300 miles per hour. So we'll cross out that one too. So I'll leave the chat open for questions for a minute, so if anyone has any lingering questions about the worksheet that we may have had, I will definitely answer your questions in the minute that I will leave. And you have 1 minute to put anything in chat that you may need. Any questions, concerns, comments, feel free to put them in the chat. $30 seconds remaining. $15 seconds remaining. Alrighty, everyone. It doesn't seem that many people have any questions to put in the chat. That's okay. As for the closing notes, I'm glad to have had the opportunity to teach the 4th through 6th graders about hurricanes on July 14th, 2020. I hope that you all learned something out of it, and I'm very, very glad that I had the opportunity to teach you something new about hurricanes in the world around us that you may not have known before. I'm Christopher Tomeo, and I'm glad to have taught you for this stream about hurricanes. Hopefully you tune into the next streams. Have a great day. Bye-bye.